I got into music from my parents. They're very heavily influenced with like the 80s music stuff. So other than Kiss, there was a lot of Def Leppard, Scorpions, Van Halen, and all that stuff playing around. Influences, I mean, other than the whole 80s rock thing from my parents growing up, I found my own taste in music when it came to like pop punk, alternative stuff. I found myself in Blink-182, like early parts of them, like wanting to pick up guitar, writing about life at the time, because I was kind of, their stuff was relatable of where I was at in life, like high school, growing up, fighting with friends, girls, and all that stuff. My first album was nominated for a Hoku Hana Hana Award, and I lost. I mean, I wasn't expecting to win, but for some reason, that kind of hit me hard for some reason. And then, as a normal human being would be, I could be either depressed or sad about it, or I could use that as motivation to like fuel whatever would come next. And then, at the time, I think that weekend I started that second album already, and then I finished the second album within 4 or 5 months maybe, just nonstop. I was just more focused and determined to try to. It wasn't really like just to get back at people. I was like, okay, what can I do differently? What's the next step from this? I can either take it as a loss or go forward from here. But if your mindset is, I'm gonna make it in Hawaii as a alternative or rock musician, then you probably might be disappointed. But if you are just doing it for the music, then like it shouldn't matter, I think. I wouldn't say it's fully accepted yet with all the other genres and stuff like that, but it's getting there slowly but surely, I feel. Right now, I love being on stage. Other than me just love performing music, it's a great way for me to expel energy, whether it's from a crappy day at work or just sitting in traffic for 2 hours because our Hawaii traffic is awesome. But yeah, it's another way for me to express myself, even though I'm not singing. Like you can kind of feel like what I'm feeling at the time, whether it's like rocking out or doing a solo or stuff like that. I wouldn't say I feel most proud of certain tracks. Like they're all kind of my babies in a way. I kind of just build them up as they go. But I feel a lot more confident and more proud of my second album, being of it that it was triggered by something at the moment and I ran with it in a positive way. And it's probably like the best material I've written and recorded and mixed and all that great stuff so far. I think that song kind of speaks out. I mean, at first, that song started off as an acoustic song, as a continuation to one of my old band songs called Sunsets. There's like a similar acoustic riff, and then I started off that way, and then I was like, oh, this would sound good as like a pop punk rock song. And then when it comes to process, I had lyrics and the idea already written out already. That song is basically about like personal, social, emotional issues, where it's anxiety and depression, or just having something weighted on you that you don't know how to shake off or beat up or whatever. And so this song basically talks about that in some kind of monster form or like a demon form, just lingering around you, just messing with your head and life. And then so I had that written out, had everything. I recorded everything, I was done. I was like, it still doesn't sound right. Like everything was there, but no. And then with the band that I'm in now, 8250, our lead singer for that band, Jesse Campagna, I've never heard him sing on a pop punk song. That guy can sing, like whether it's like acoustic or rock stuff, but I've never heard him sing on a pop punk track. So it was probably like a week before press time where I needed to get that CD out there already. And I sent him the track. I was like, hey, could you do this song for me? Just sing the second verse. It took him a while to like jump on and say yeah, only because he hasn't done that kind of genre, and we've never been in the studio before. We've been performing on stage for a while, but in recording, trusting each other was very different at the time. We didn't know how each other's work ethic would have been, but it played out for the best because we finished vocals and finalized that song within the hour. Just because of that, what is it, that chemistry we had. And we kind of knew what each other could and couldn't do. And then that song worked for him.